real gettables, haven't they, in the last couple of minutes here? So Hearn getting it out wide. Cox, that ball not staying in the boundary throw-in.
Been good to Lidio. He tends not the guy who's sort of in the hands and knees at the bottom of the pack, but in these conditions, you want the guy who's just a little bit out of the congestion to be able to run and kick and carry a little bit. And Lidio is doing that very well for the Tigers.
Oh!
He's hurt, I think. Yeah, he's in trouble here.
West Coast! You've got the footy, West Coast! Thanks, guys. You've got the footy, West Coast!
The video will be a really interesting watch. The umpire didn't see.
West Coast Eagles have the free kick. Don't give it away.
The incident, whether it was deliberate, I think.
Thank you. Thanks, fellas.
It was an errant punch.
Guys.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Hey, Will.
Oh, thank you.
Run up. Let's go, mate. Ty, walk away, mate.
The ball was nowhere to be seen.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, I don't think we put that under the incidental category, to be honest.
It's definitely, I mean, at the very least, it's negligent, if not reckless.
Yeah.
And that's old-fashioned striking.
There's no ball in the screen.
That's the one you don't like to see. Today. And that's a deliberate strike before the ball gets out.
That's not on.
I think he's now on the report.
We made the report.
You'd imagine
He was out before he hit the ground.
That's all we can do. That's all I can do. I just put it in the report.
See, that was bad timing by Vickery in all sorts of tight ways, wasn't it? I mean, he just nowhere near the ball at all.
You'd imagine Vickery's defence would be he was aiming to hit or make contact with the chest, but I mean, when you talk about the it's a retaliation of this, no doubt. And that's a roundhouse to the head. That's striking. And that's
fairly obvious, that one.
Yeah, minimum a couple of weeks, I think.
Well, it's frustration, isn't it, from a player that was being out-bodied in the ruck contest.
And I mean, he has been a frustrating player, Vickery, hasn't he, for a long time. A top 10 draft.
Suspended earlier this year.
Yep.
And it's rained on his parade in all respects. Then Cox takes a seat. Here's Gaff. Gets that free kick up towards the wing. Crowd came to life when they saw the replay. Ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw in right half forward. 3 points the difference. Tigers lead.
I think they'll lift their aggression now. To be a question this phase of the game, which team reacts to that situation with Cox?
Tossed in, Hearn doing the rucking. Cotcham was on the deck as the ball came to him. Wow. Didn't expect all that much tonight. This is perking up, Bruce.
Well, one of the challenges of playing in these sorts of conditions is actually controlling your body when you're sliding in for the ball. Now, it's very easy to slip into a reckless act.
Well, it's as much about who got hit as the act, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
It's the fact that it's Cox.
Yeah.
And now Richmond get the free kick, but... And then...
the crowd's just running to Vickery behind the plate.
That was pretty blatant by the crowd.
Yep.
A little bit discipline, particularly the Richmond players. They got the ball. They got to make sure the umpire certainly doesn't reverse a decision.
So Miles goes to full forward whilst the blue goes on. A goal here would be handy. Delidio down low, kick by Edwards, belted away. It's going to be a hot footy, we know that. Delidio towards the line, still in. Martin hooking the ball back to full forward. Hurley kicked his eyes on it. Miles got down quickly, ball squeezing out the back. So much happening here. Masters kick, not quite out. Boundary throw on, spilling over as Vickery comes off the ground here.
There's plenty happening. Vickery's copying the cheers from the crowd. The sub has been made. I reckon it's the 20-minute sub to see how Cox goes Tunbridge into the game.
The crowd goes off without a jumper. Less than 2 minutes to half-time. And I tell you what, when the siren goes, I don't think we'll leave immediately. That could be very interesting.
So there's the crowd, just a hip and shoulder.
There's nothing untoward about that. But Vickery had the staggers as he went off, and he's not going to be a popular man at Patterson's.
The 20-minute sub on for the moment.
Richmond.
So Tigers with a chance maybe for another late goal here as they did in that opening turn.
Marriage sends it inside the forward 50 then, trying to fist it away. I'm not sure he touched it. Yes, he did. Grazed his knuckles. Xavier Ellis taking a swing. So the two protagonists both sitting down at the moment. Cox only 20 metres away from this man. Ty Vickery, screened by a former captain. Crafty.
And his dad, John Vickery, standing there next to Chris Newman.
Oh, so the
Boxing
family are
coach,
there.
isn't he, Richard?
What was that? Sorry,
Is he
Tom?
the boxing coach?
Yeah, John, he likes to get the gloves out.
Get a message to Coxie, will you, before half-time? Boundary throw in. It was torrential at times in the first half, and now a free kick is paid to Richmond. Advantage is paid around the outer side. Hooley, a dangerous ball towards full forward, knocked away by Schofield. Arriving quickly, Cochin up the top to Vickery, and they claimed him with relish. There'll be a ball up about 25 metres out.
Real test for Tyrone Vickery. He's obviously got the whole stadium against him the first 2 contests.
Every time he gets anywhere near the ball, he's going to be jeered, and you know, it has to affect his psyche a little bit.
He's coming to the bench now. We'll hear the jeers.
And he had a great chance, Richard, to kick a goal a moment ago, didn't he?
Yeah, fumbled the ball and was touched through, but look, it would have to get to. He's looking at the crowd now.
Geez, look at this.
I think he's getting to him.
That's not right, though. The security should be able to stop that.
Yep.
That's a really ugly situation and really dangerous.
He doesn't need to respond, though, Bruce.
No, but in the SNFL this week, we had a player suspended because he pushed a spectator out of the way. I mean, you can't let the spectators that close to the players.
After the boundary throw in, Miles goes in. And again, second effort was good after Thomas couldn't clear the pack. Down goes Miles now.
There is some fair language being used too, though, over the fence. They're pretty heated, the Eagles supporters.
Well, there's not another sport in the world where spectators get to be as close as the professional people out on the ground, is there?
Well, security got there pretty quickly, made the point, and then moved on. As Gaff takes the mark down in front of our commentary position.